All right, quick internet dog update. As you can see, after her surgery, Dax has gotten fat. Oh, little black and tan football with legs. Anyway, to what the video's about. Our hypocrite in chief. Did anybody notice? Well, a lot of people noticed, but it's been swept under the rug. Uh, less than 24 hours, because it happened probably close to the time he was making the speech about how he's tired of these innocent killings and all like that. And then what happens? President Obama goes and kills 16 people in a hospital. That's right. The president, commander-in-chief, not long after he made this speech, went out and killed 16 people in a hospital. Now, I don't know if you know what the definition of a hypocrite is, but that's pretty hypocritical. Yep, in Afghanistan, well, it was reported the day after, but it probably happened the same day. Because, it was clear over in Afghanistan. So, the Afghanis people's lives mean less. Oh. Let's put it this way. I mean, as soon as it happened, as soon as they got an ID on the guy, it was automatic. CNN went to the race, played the race card. We really need to look at who owns these big six media giants. These are the guys that are steering the ship that's ruining, or how would you say, ruining the morals of the country. Personally, I've turned TV. I don't even get cable TV. Don't get it. Any TV I want to watch, I can stick an antenna up and watch it. I look for the news. Matter of fact, this news I'm looking at right here was from Fox. I mean, you know what gets me is I never get how many people I hear. Well, I don't listen to Fox because I don't like so-and-so. Or I don't listen to CNN because I don't like so-and-so. It doesn't really matter. If you want to hear the news, you got to get it from more than one source. I'll listen to, basically what I usually do is I'll listen to Fox to get the so-called military-industrial complex's point of view. That's basically what Fox is. You talk about a conservative Republican, there is a more than 50% chance that Republican is in the pocket of the military-industrial complex. They get a lot of their funds from, like Boeing, Lockheed Martin. That's where they get their donations from. So a lot of these so-called conservative Republicans are really military-industrial complex. And I tell you what, here, let me tell you a little secret about the military. I was only in it for a little while, but I know this little secret. I'm just going to use simple numbers for an example. $500 billion is what we're spending on the military today, officially. That does not include black budgets and secret ops and all that other stuff. But the official count is $500 billion. We could double that tomorrow. We could give them $1 trillion a year, which is really what it is, because, you got to add in those black ops and everything. But anyway, we could give them $1 trillion tomorrow. And by the day after tomorrow, they would want an increase because they don't have enough to get everything they wanted. the military corporations will scream poverty and danger all the way to the bank. Now, the Democrats are taking a play out of this playbook and going after the guns, like this inanimate object. But what Americans have to understand, or you're going to have to make this decision for yourself. What is a life worth? What is a life worth as far as freedom goes? Now, the Democrats and the libtards have plainly stated that a baby's life is worth freedom, freedom of choice. That's what they say. Freedom of choice is worth a baby's life. So, yesterday we killed, 3,000 babies? But we're harping on 9 in Oregon. 9 people died in Oregon. Tragic. But on the same day those 9 people died in Oregon, there were there were over 10 times that amount, 90 killed on the nation's highways. It's more than that, really, but I'll just use it as an example. Now, they were all killed with the help of 2,000 pounds or 2 tons of Detroit steel, or Japanese steel, wherever your car is made at. So, how many lives could we save if we got rid of all these cars? How many children died in those auto wrecks? How many children died in pool accidents? So how much is your freedom worth? What life is your freedom worth? Now, these guys up there in D.C., they're not giving up their guns. They only want you to give up your guns. This doesn't sound right. This is not a free society when only one side of the equation gets to have guns. If they want the people to give up their guns, then the government would have to give up their guns. That's right, Mr. FBI agent, Mr. ATF agent. No more guns for you either. But we don't see it that way. Anyway, there's my little rant on the Oregon shooting. And I'm going to go with the rest of the gun community. I'm not giving the guy his name out or nothing else. I just know that, the media is beating. They picked a bad horse to saddle their all their hopes and dreams to, because this school shooting is not going to get them what they want, especially in Oregon. Or that part of Oregon. Yeah, it's not, they're not. Obama is lost his mind. Yeah, I don't know if he'll make it through another year of presidency without having a mental breakdown. I can see right now he's losing it. He has totally lost his mind. He is totally disconnected from reality. He's in that little what they call it fishbowl up there in the White House. He's totally lost it. Only thing he's hearing from about the outside world is, the people in his little circle telling him what to think. And that's the problem with president. If anybody ever notices their first term of most all presidents, they're real philosophical. But their second term of president, it seems like they have a gloved hand stuck up their rectum, making their mouth move. It's like they're on autopilot or something after their second term. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to stop this rant on the Oregon shooting.